Another one down, guys. This reminds me of a joke. I'm Steve and welcome back to Movie Chat, and this is another video where I'm continuing to watch the Blu-rays that I own because I realised that I haven't seen half of them, or I haven't seen half of them for a very long time. On this video we're going to be talking about Batman the Killing Joke. Now, if you've watched the show, you know I've recommended this several times, to the point where even little Steve bought a copy of it, and he wasn't a fan of the film. Now, I'm a big DC, Marvel comic geek. I loved the graphic novel, The Killing Joke. I loved the idea behind it, and I love this sort of version of the comic book, of the graphic novel. Now, it features around three main characters. It features around Batman, played by Kevin Conroy, who is the fans' ultimate Batman. You know, you've got Mark Hamill, who voices the Joker, and you've got Tara Strong, who voices Batgirl. Now, the three characters there are central to the storyline. So the first half of the film is about Batman's relationship with Batgirl and the developments around that. And it's 3 years after she started being a superhero. And then the second half of the film takes over from Batgirl to Batman's relationship with the Joker. And yeah, there's some revelations in there. There's some character development. There's some, you know, love shown between all three, you know. And yeah, it is really, really good. It's a cracking film. I think the animation behind it is brilliant. I'm not going to use absolutely superb because Lana pulled me on using that too many times. So it's brilliant. It's well done. Voice acting is great. Like I say, Kevin Conroy as Batman is absolutely brilliant. Again, no superb, brilliant. And Mark Hamill is just an outstanding performance throughout. Now, Tara Strong, who voiced Batgirl, has got about 600 accredited voice acting things behind it. You've probably never seen him on screen, but if you've watched stuff like Ben 10, My Little Pony, Teen Titans Go, stuff like that, she's been in all of those series. So she brings a very experienced voice to Batgirl. She voiced Harley Quinn, for example, in the new cartoons and in the DC animated series and stuff like that. So you've heard it everywhere, but you've probably never seen them on film. Would I like to see more of these? Now, you know, I've reviewed Battle of the Super Sons recently. I like the DC animated stuff. I think this is the one area where DC have got this right. You know, and I like to see some of that carrying over onto screen. I think Black Adam goes a long way of bringing that to life for me, you know. Going back to this is absolutely brilliant. I do love this. It's a stunning visual film, you know, and the joke at the end of it is actually quite funny, you know. Do I want to tell you the joke on this, or do I want you to watch the film? No, go and watch the film. It's not very long. What's the running time on this? 87 minutes. So it's only 87 minutes long. Go and watch it. It is worth a watch. It is worth the joke at the end. It's definitely a keeper for me. Yeah, and I'll probably watch this again a couple of times throughout the year. But like I say, the outstanding performances, the great artwork, the story is great. It gives us the origin story of the Joker through the Red Hood and what happened there, so you understand why he turns out the way he does. You understand the connection he's got with Batman. Batman doesn't understand that bit yet, why they're connected so much. It's just that Batman understands that he is the other half or the Joker is the other half of Batman. You know, he's the main drive behind him. You know, and yeah, and that gets brought to life on screen. I think the chemistry behind Conroy and Hamill is great. Now, if you know anything about the computer games or anything like that, you know these two are constantly working together, or they were constantly working together up until this year, unfortunately. And yeah, and that comes across on screen. It is definitely well worth a watch. Now, we like to put regular content out on the channel, and we also have a live stream on a Thursday night, 7:15, where we review a randomly selected homework movie. Okay, so that we have a wheel, and we've got loads of movies on that, and it selects one for us. We get featured actors again selected by the wheel, and we go through their back catalogue. We pick our top 5 and their worst movies, and then we have a good discussion around their careers. And we also enjoy having special guests come on as well. So these could be friends of the channel, other channels, other content makers, etc. And yeah, we just generally have a good conversation. So you're more than welcome to join us. One of the segments that we've got is called Off Script, and we like to put the link to the show in the live chat, and then we invite you guys on, and you can come and have a conversation with us. Tell us what you've picked up, what you've been watching, what you're looking forward to, what you're not looking forward to. Yeah, and just join in the show that way. On that note, I've been Steve. You're watching Movie Chats. This is the review of The Killing Joke. If you haven't seen it, please go and watch this film. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.